Thanks. Breathe. This is,
we're cool over here, actually.
us too. Well, we're honoring Martin Luther King Day. You know, we're non-violent. We get it.
Obviously, this is a lot about Chris coming back. You guys trying to win your 5th straight game, get above 500. With all that going on, did that cause things to get tense towards the end? And
I guess. You know, listen, I guess we didn't mention Chris today. We talked about the Rockets, honestly. Like I said before, Chris was great for us, but Chris decided to leave us. You know, and so he's no longer a Clipper, and we don't talk about him. We talk about Blake and DJ and all the guys on our team, and that's all we did today. We talked about the way to win the game tonight. We knew it would be an emotional game in some way. We didn't know how, but we talked about that. And so we're just going to play through the game, and I thought overall we did that.
When it is emotional, a game like this, someone like Lou Will, who's, I don't know, devoid of emotions, is it good to have him out there because the guy just does what he does every single time?
Yeah, and I thought overall, you know, when you think about the group that we're throwing out on the floor, they're in this emotional game, you know, I was really proud of them because our whole thing is you still have to play hard. Like, that's our talent. And I was worried because emotions rob you of talent, you know, of your energy. And I thought tonight we didn't allow that. We kept playing with the same energy. We attacked on both ends of the floor. And let's be honest, the way we play, it does get under people's skin. I don't think it had anything to do with CP. I think, you know, we play hard. We're attacking, we're blocking shots, we're a physical team. And but that's who we are, and we have to be who we are.
Doc, two things. First of all, Blake looked like he was the most fired up I've seen him this season. Is that the most you've seen him this season?
I don't know. I mean, listen, at halftime, I just told Blake we needed more energy. You know, I thought he played well in the first half. I thought he was dominant in the second half. And that's what we needed from him. And I thought he delivered that. There's nothing wrong with being excited about that. You know, he played great.
For the Trez, Sam Decker, and Lou Williams were all on that team last year.
Yeah.
Did you feel like they took this game a little personal? Or was this
Of course
just
they did.
Squad?
Of course they did. That's natural. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, the Goon Squad was phenomenal tonight. Let me say that. But having said that, yeah, I think it always. You know, I've been traded a couple times, and yeah, you have a little bit more. You know, when you come back, I'm sure CP felt that way, and Luke felt that way as well. Even though, you know, they left. You know, when you get traded, you feel a little different about it.
Doc, was this a message sent to Houston and the rest of the Western teams that we're not backing down, here we're coming?
No, we're not going to send any messages. We just are going to play hard. And all we talk about, and I swear, we don't talk much about other teams. We just talk about us. And this is who we are. This is who we have to be every single night. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun to coach a group like that.
Do you feel like the team's coming together now?
Yeah. We're coming together and apart. You know, meaning we have so many guys out. But that's what makes it great. I mean, no DJ tonight and all the other guys, and we play a good team. And they didn't have Harden, you know, and obviously he's a key component to their team. But we have a lot of guys out too, and so it probably was even.
Doc, you mentioned that prior. You mentioned you played for the Knicks in the '90s. You don't get caught up in the player-to-player altercation. But have you ever seen a player and a coach get into it, like Blake and Mike D'Antoni got into it?
I didn't even see that, so I never saw that. Yeah, I have. I've been part of that. Yeah, it happens. You know, Mike's probably fighting for his guys, and I don't think a coach should ever get engaged with a player personally, but I've been guilty of it before. It's an emotional game.
Doc, how much did the energy of Juwan and Tyrone full court pressing and getting into Chris?
That was good. Yeah, it was important for us because it's a 4-quarter game, and that's what we're banking on every night. That after a while, if there are enough jabs by the end, if you can endure, you're the fresher team, and I thought that happened tonight.
Yeah, there were a lot of boos for Chris early. Then that gracious video y'all played turned everything around.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, I am trying to get you started.
I know, I can tell. I have no comment. I was proud of our crowd. I will say that.
Did you produce the video?
Mm.
Did you make that video?
No, I didn't make the video. I didn't make the video. I can tell you that. But listen, again, and with the CP part, he did do great things for us, but he's no longer with us, and so we just prefer to talk about our guys.
I don't want to dwell on this, but how did you see the whatever happened there with Trevor and the bench?
I honestly didn't see it. I'll watch it, probably tonight, because I always watch the game late tonight. But I didn't see what happened. By the time I turned, they had already called the tech. And I never saw the Blake and D'Antoni thing, so I didn't see that either. I'm sure I'll see it.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, so your take on what got Blake ejected from this game?
Well, because he had 2 techs.
Right.
That was a real reason. It was the second tech. So he automatically was ejected because him and Trevor got into it. So.
Right, but you never saw, what was your take on that fight then after what
First of all, there's no such things as fighting the NBA. So I didn't see anything. And I just, by the time I turned again, I think Michael Smith had already called the techs. I was surprised something was going on. The game was over. I didn't know what the energy was about. So, but I didn't see it. I know Blake was upset on the last play. That's how he got his stuff torn. He felt like somebody tried to, do something dirty to him. And, listen, I'm glad no one got hurt.
31 points and 9 assists for Lou Williams. New great game for him. Do you think this player was underrated before the Clippers?
Well, he's just playing great. I don't know if Lou was underrated or underused or whatever, but we're using him, and we love him. We love how he plays. He's a great fit for the style of basketball that we're playing, and that's all we can do.
Doc, did you see anything out in the hallway just now?
No, I didn't see it in the hallway, but I saw it near our locker room. I'll say that. Okay. Yeah. Let's put it like this: our team was in our locker room. That's all I'll say. I'll let you do the rest of the investigation. I will say their entire team was not in their locker room. Now you're gonna have to figure it out from there. But I've led you pretty well on that one.
Doc, you've been coaching quite a while. How satisfying is it this year, not knowing you have your full arsenal?
Well, I don't know. I worry about that later on. It's so early still for us. We have a lot of work to do.
Doc, this team's quietly snuck in top 10 offensively and is the second best team at second chance points. Do you think you guys are getting your rhythm offensively?
Yeah, I think we have found our way, how we need to play. With all the guys injured, we literally have to play the way we're playing. We have to have the floor wide open. We have to play downhill, and we have to play fast. Thanks, guys.